Dear students, today we will see about electricity. After delivering this lecture, you will able to understand the clear-cut concept about electricity, what is electricity and how electricity works in our day-to-day life. So now let us start. Today we are dealing with a concept of science that is known as electricity. It is very important in our day-to-day life. So first of all, question starts, what is electricity? The simple and foremost definition of this is electricity is nothing but electric current. So now what we can say? Dear students, we can say electricity is nothing but electric current. So electricity is electric current. Is it clear to you, all of you? Electricity is electric current. Now next question arises, then what is electric current? Okay, electric current is made up of two words, electric and current. Electric and current. Electric and current. So here we have two words, electric and current. So in order to stand electricity, we will have to stand about electric and current. Why? Because electricity is nothing but electric current. Now we will see one by one these both of two words. Okay. Let us start. So here we have electricity is nothing but electric current. Okay. Now first and foremost question arises, what is current? Okay. Current is a general word which is used for flow. Current is a general word which is used for flow. Now let us see through some analogy. You will have to hear about water current. Okay, water current or air current or air current. Okay, what do you mean by water current? The flow of water inside a river, the flow of water inside a lake, anywhere there is flow of water, we say that it is water current. Okay, either it is slow or fast. The flow of water is known as water current. In same case, the flow of air is known as air current. Then next question arises, sir, now let us tell us. Now let us tell us, if you are saying flow of water is water current, flow of air is air current, then what you will say? Electric current. In simple words, we can say flow of electron is electric current. Okay, let us see. If we are considering any wire, okay, it is wire, simple wire. It is simple wire. If there is flow of electron within wire, we can say there is electric current. Okay, my dear students. If we take a simple wire, is it there flow of electrons? No. That's why we don't experience any type of electricity through a wire. But whenever a wire is connected through a battery, we experience electric current in wire. Why so? Because when we connect a wire through battery, there is flow of electron. Now next question arises, what causes flow of electron when a wire is connected to the battery? It is the potential difference of battery which causes flow of electron within a wire, and due to which we experience electricity. Now let us see more clearly through an example. Okay, it's as simple as possible. Here we have a what is this? This is bulb. Here we have a bulb. Okay, let me. Okay, now we can see clearly. Here we have a bulb and this is electric circuit. Okay, this is a wire. Suppose this is a copper wire. Suppose this is a copper wire or aluminum wire or whatever wire through which electricity can move, electron can move. When we connect this wire through a battery, this bulb started glowing. Why? Because the flow of electron occurring through this wire. Flow of electron occurring through this wire, and due to which this bulb started glowing. So now we can say that due to potential difference maintained across the two terminal of battery, electron started moving from negative terminal of battery to the positive terminal of battery, and hence there is flow of electron within wire. The bulb started glowing. Okay, now next question arises, sir, what causes flow of electricity within wire? The answer is the potential difference applied via battery causes flow of electron within wire. Next question will be, sir, from where this electron came within the wire? Let us see. Let us see. This is wire. Okay. Now, if we are able to see it, what we see? This is the outer covering of wire. This is the outer covering of wire. This is the outer covering of wire, and this wire is made up of bundle of wires. If we take any simple wire which is covered, any one of them, it is made up of copper. It is made up of copper. Okay? It is clear? Now we see it. What is this? The material is made up of copper. The material is made up of copper. Okay, dear students? This is made up of copper. Okay? If we go more precisely, what is copper? Copper is an element. Copper is an element. Which type of element? Is a conductor. If we see the smallest part of copper, what we can say? It is atom. Atom. Okay? And if we see an atom, what is there in atom? In atom, there are only two parts, nuclear part and extranuclear part. Okay, extranuclear part is also known as outer part, and nuclear part, it is the center of an atom. In nuclear part, there are protons which are positively charged. In outer part or extranuclear part, there are electrons. Okay. In any type of material in which there are presence of free electrons which can conduct electricity, or we can say that if we applied potential difference, that potential difference will cause movement of that free electron in the wire, and due to which electric current will flow. Okay, my dear students? So now we have clear-cut concept about electricity, that electricity is nothing but electric current. Electric current is just like flow of electric current is just like flow of electron. As flow of water in the water current, flow of air in the air current. In same way, if there is flow of electron within a wire, it is known as there is electricity in the wire, or there is electric current in the wire. What causes electron to move within the wire? It is due to potential difference applied through a battery or any other device which causes movement of electron within a wire. There is electricity. Why there is a movement of a electron within the wire? Due to presence of free electron. So now we can see that if anywhere, what we can say, dear students, anywhere there is presence of free electrons, there may be electric current if we applied potential difference. Okay, so now we discuss about copper. We also made wire of copper, wire of aluminum. Why? Because copper is a conductor of electricity. Why we say copper is a conductor of electricity? Because within copper there is presence of free electron which can move. If there is no presence of free electron in an element or matter, electricity can't flow within them, and we say such material either bad conductor or insulator. Okay, let us see copper. If we see the one atom of copper, what we found? This is the copper. This is the copper nucleus. Okay, and this is the outermost orbit of copper in which electrons are moving. If we say electronic configuration of copper, an atom of copper, what we found? 2, 8, 18 and 1. What it reveals? It reveals there is presence of one electron in the outermost orbit of copper. And on that very one electron, the force of positively charged proton is very, very less. Hence we can say that this one electron is available to easily flow, and such electrons are termed as free electrons. Such electrons are termed as free electrons. Okay. Now it will become more clear to you if we say any basic diagram, you will know it. Okay. Now let me summarize what I have made you study till now. This is a simple circuit, as we can say it. Okay. What is this? This is battery. This is battery. Okay. And what is this? This is wire. This is the positive terminal of battery and this is the negative terminal of battery. Okay. If this battery is connected through a wire, as we connect this battery through a wire, there is potential difference and electrons start moving from negative terminal to positive terminal. Next question also is, sir, why electron started moving from negative terminal to positive terminal? The answer is, what is negative terminal? It is such terminal where there is excess of free electrons. There is excess of electrons. There is creation of negative charge. How negative charge is created? Negative charge is nothing but excess of electron. Okay. So what this excess of electron, this negative charge will be neutralized by positive charge, but it will not move through it. It will move just like it through a circuit. Why it will go through circuit? Why it will not go through lower route or lower way or the most shortest ways? Not most shortest, just shortest. Why it will? Why the movement of electron will follow this longest way, not shortest way? Why? The main reason is behind. If we see battery, let me clear you more about it. Okay. This is what? This is a general circuit. This is a general circuit we used to make. Here it is bulb. This is a general circuit. Okay. What is this? This is a battery. Okay. This is a battery. And what is the space showing within a battery? This is small space. Actually, this is dielectric. Dielectric. What is dielectric? Dielectric are such substances which are insulator, which doesn't permit flow of electron within them. If there is no permission of flow of electricity within them, the electron will not move, and hence there will not flow of electricity. That's why the electron will move from this circuit, not through this smallest this shortest route, you know. Now let us see one more. Okay, let us see it. It will be quite clear to you after seeing this example. Okay. This is a general diagram from book of an electric circuit. Okay. Here battery. Okay. There is dielectric, that's why electron is not moving through this space, electron is moving through this space. Okay. Here it is bulb. A current is showing to move from positive terminal to negative terminal. Now next question arises, sir, you say that electricity is nothing but flow of electron. That's all. Electricity is nothing but electric current. Electric current is nothing but flow of electron. Okay. But what you are saying here? You are saying here that current is moved through positive terminal to negative terminal. And previously you said electron is moving from negative terminal to positive terminal. Why it is so? Now, as we see a circuit, what we found? Electron is moving from the negative terminal of battery to the positive terminal of battery via a wire, and that's why current is flowing through a wire. Is it okay? And electricity or electric current is showing to move from positive terminal to negative terminal of battery. Why it is so? The flow of electron is opposite to the flow of current. What is the explanation? What is the cause? Why is it so? The main reason behind is that electricity is nothing but flow of electron. Then why we are considering the flow of electron and the flow of electric current are opposite to each other? The only reason behind is that the discovery of electricity was much before the discovery of the cause of phenomena of electricity. First it was discovered, the electricity, and afterward we will able to discover that the flow of electricity is due to flow of electron. So it is a convention, nothing else, that we usually consider the flow of direction of movement of current is the opposite to the direction of movement of electron. Okay, now it is clear to all of you that electricity is caused only due to flow of electron, or if we saying more precisely, we can say that electricity is due to movement of free electron within a material, and if there is presence of free electron within a material, that material is said to be conductor. Okay, and the movement of electron to the opposite direction, we will take the movement of electric current. It is pure convention, nothing else. Hope you will able to understand this very topic. What is electricity, how it works, what causes electricity to move, what is electron, what are free electrons. If you have any question, please drop in the comment section. Thank you very much.